If you're over 60 and you walk every day but still feel weaker, you're not alone. Walking is great for circulation, but for muscle strength and recovery, it's often not enough. That's why in this video, I'll share 3 natural fixes that support your muscles after 60. One from your kitchen, one that targets inflammation, and one that helps stress and sleep, which matters more than most people realize. Let's start with one you've probably heard of, but never realized how powerful it really is. 3. Ginger, a natural remedy. You can eat and apply. Most people think of ginger as just a spice, but for older adults struggling with sore muscles or chronic inflammation, it can be a game changer. Let's start with the inside. Ginger acts like a natural painkiller without the side effects of medications. It contains compounds like gingerols and shogols that reduce inflammation throughout the body. In fact, studies show that ginger can be just as effective as ibuprofen for muscle pain and joint stiffness, especially after exercise or overuse. That's why adding fresh ginger to your meals or drinking ginger tea daily can make a real difference if you're over 60 and trying to protect your muscles. But here's what most people don't know. Ginger also works when applied outside the body. In traditional medicine, warm ginger compresses or ginger paste have been used to soothe swollen joints and painful muscles, even in conditions like gout. And modern research supports this. In one study, participants who used a warm ginger compress 3 times a week reported a significant reduction in pain and stiffness compared to a control group. Another trial found that topical ginger helped relieve muscle soreness after exercise, just by rubbing it onto the skin. So whether you eat it or apply it, ginger delivers. Use it fresh in tea or cooking for daily anti-inflammatory support. Or try a warm ginger paste or compress on sore areas to support recovery. It's safe, affordable, and incredibly effective for muscle loss and pain after 60. 2. Curcumin, the golden shield against inflammation. If you're over 60 and your joints feel stiff, your muscles feel weak, or your body just takes longer to bounce back, chronic inflammation could be the silent culprit. And that's where curcumin comes in. The active compound in turmeric. Curcumin is one of nature's most powerful anti-inflammatories. It works by blocking a molecule called NF-κB, which is known to trigger chronic inflammation in aging bodies. This type of low-grade inflammation, sometimes called inflammaging, is strongly linked to muscle loss, joint pain, and even insulin resistance in seniors. In fact, a 2020 review published in Frontiers in Pharmacology found that curcumin can reduce markers of inflammation just as effectively as some pharmaceutical drugs, without the harsh side effects. But here's what makes curcumin so special. It doesn't just reduce inflammation, it helps protect your muscles. By lowering oxidative stress and improving blood flow, curcumin supports better nutrient delivery to your muscles, which is crucial as you age. And for anyone over 60 struggling with mobility or recovery, that's a big deal. How to take it? Sprinkle turmeric in your meals with a dash of black pepper, which boosts absorption. Or choose a high-quality curcumin supplement, preferably one with enhanced bioavailability. A little every day adds up, and your muscles will feel the difference. Number 1. Ashwagandha, nature's stress shield that protects your muscles. You might be surprised to learn that stress can quietly shrink your muscles, even if you're eating well and staying active. As we age, our bodies produce more of the stress hormone cortisol. And when cortisol stays high for too long, it starts to break down muscle tissue to fuel the body. That's where ashwagandha comes in, a powerful adaptogenic herb used for thousands of years in Ayurvedic medicine. Adaptogens are plants that help your body adapt to stress. Ashwagandha, in particular, works by calming your nervous system and lowering cortisol levels, helping your body stay in a more balanced, muscle-friendly state. And yes, this is backed by science. A randomized, double-blind study published in the Journal of the International Society of Sports Nutrition showed that ashwagandha's supplementation significantly reduced cortisol levels in adults and increased both strength and muscle size when combined with resistance training. But here's the interesting part. Even without a workout routine, reducing cortisol has its own powerful effect on muscle preservation, especially in older adults who may be more sensitive to stress-related muscle loss. Ashwagandha also improves sleep quality, which is when your muscles do most of their repair and rebuilding. Poor sleep, high stress, and age-related hormonal changes create the perfect storm for muscle loss. Ashwagandha helps break that cycle. How to take it? You can find ashwagandha in capsule form or as a powder to mix into tea or smoothies. Many older adults benefit from taking it in the evening to support deeper sleep and overnight recovery. It's not a magic pill, but used consistently, it can help reset your body's stress response and protect the muscle you still have. Can these natural remedies really reverse muscle loss? Now let's be real. A spoonful of ginger, a dash of turmeric, or an ashwagandha capsule won't turn back time overnight. But they do give your body something it desperately needs after 60. Support for inflammation, recovery, hormonal balance, and energy. These are all silent saboteurs of your strength. And natural remedies like the ones we talked about today can help level the playing field. But if you're hoping to truly rebuild lost muscle, there's something even more important. You need to move. That doesn't mean hours at the gym. Even a few minutes of strength-based movement, like resistance band exercises or chair squats, signals your body, hey, we still use these muscles. Don't let them go. And you need the right nutrients, enough protein, vitamins, and minerals to fuel that recovery. Otherwise, it's like trying to build a house without bricks. Think of it like this. Natural remedies equals the repair crew. Movement equals the construction plan. Nutrition equals the building blocks. Alone, each helps a little. But together, they help rebuild the strong, independent version of you that's still very much possible. So don't wait. Pick one of these remedies and start today. Try a short movement, and most importantly, subscribe to this channel if you want more natural, effective ways to stay strong after 60. My favorite science-backed products? You'll find them all linked in the video description below. Your muscles will thank you for it,